Alright, so, seeing that we had all those stereotypical or negative answers to our questions, and like seeing how many of those we had compared to the one answer we actually got, which was it was a decent answer for the question. It's kind of scary that there's so many stereotypes opposed to just a neutral answer like the last person gave.
Yeah, and everyone just said like, and they're always classified by these people as Muslims or brown people, like not even their correct terms, you know, like people from the Middle East or something like that. So
yeah. It's bad that the media has shown us so many images of this bad culture that we're supposed to believe them, that every single person out there from that area or in that culture or in that religion in general, like people are trying to tell us that all of them are bad, and you can see that a lot of people are buying into that. Everyone from that area or in that religion are terrorists.
Yeah, and we like see it all the time in movies and TV shows that terrorists are always depicted as Middle Eastern people, and Middle Eastern people are always depicted as terrorists.
Yeah, or like in Lost, for example, they have an Iraqi in it, but he's depicted as he used to be a torturer, and he's always seen as the guy who always does the big missions with the guns and the stuff like that. So even though he's not being shown as a terrorist, he's being shown as a bad person. So we gotta think about what we're seeing, because everyone, you know, like if you look around at school, you see all your friends who are Arab, are part of the Islamic religion or have roots from that area. Like, you know, they're not terrorists.
No.
You don't know anyone could be a terrorist, but you have a pretty good idea that they're not terrorists. So people aren't really using their common sense to say, okay, that's not right. Not all these people from this place or religion are terrorists.
Yeah.
I know that. I shouldn't listen to these people.
And people often being like selfish too. Like I often hear like when people are talking about finding Osama bin Laden, like, oh, why don't we just bomb the entire Middle East?
Yeah.
It's like, well, there's a lot of nice people there. I mean, like, most of them are nice.
And we don't even know where Osama is anyway. See, what if he's in Canada? So
I know, exactly.
If we found out he was in Canada, are we just going to bomb Canada?
But they're like, because there's all the terrorists out there and stuff, they're like, oh, well, if we just bomb the entire Middle East, we'll get all the terrorists.
Yes, because all the terrorists are from the Middle East,
I know.
right?
And, like, because everyone else in the Middle East is a terrorist too, so might as well get them as well.
And it's so irrational. Like, people don't understand. Like, they're all like, "Oh, let's just bomb." Yeah, okay, let's. Yeah, that's gonna do a lot. Have you thought about the consequences of bombing or what has to go in?
It's the same saying, "Oh, let's wipe out the KKK by bombing the entire North American."
Yeah,
you know, like
ridiculous. People are very irrational and don't think about what they say, and that leads to a lot of problems because they don't think about what they're thinking or what they're saying, and they do stupid things, say stupid things, and that leads to more problems. So unless we learn to hold our tongue, we're going to encounter a lot more problems, I think.
I think so as well.
Did you...
That sound, I know that sound.
You know what time it is?
I think it's time.
It's time for random stuff!
Random stuff!
Random stuff!
Random stuff!
It's time for random stuff. Time for random stuff. Time for random stuff.
Alright, here's the test.
Let's see if you can spot the terrorist.
I bet all those people that listen to Stereotypes didn't see that one coming, did they?
We caught you.
Well, and if we didn't catch you, good job. You are not stereotypical, and you can tell. You can use your knowledge of the real world and know that not all Muslim or Arabic or Middle Eastern or whatever you call them, they're not all terrorists. There's just a little percentage, just like there's a little percentage of everyone else that are terrorists. So
if you think that all Middle Eastern people are terrorists, then shame on you. You get the D&D show.
Yeah.
Shame finger.
Shame finger.
Shame finger.
Shame finger.
Shame finger.
All right. Anyways, so thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you tune in next week
For episode 3.
Episode 3. See ya.
Toodaloo.